Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Forbidden Jungle. And this episode, we are finally starting a little bit with the boat ride itself. Of course, I had to place this down because I really just wanted to use it to implement it into the jungle harbor we are building right now. So we are almost done. I think one more episode. In the next episode, I will also be building the boat station itself, and then we are finally gonna do the decoration and some awesome traps, animatronics, everything you can imagine doing with the boat ride. So yeah, I can't wait to start, but you need to build the first things you want to build, and you can't just hop in and leave all the space open. At least that is not what I want. So I really just want to finish the whole harbor before I start with the boat ride itself. As you can see, I'm so much struggling right now with those path system. I don't know what it was, but it was just super annoying, but yeah, it happens. The path system is not really the greatest in Planko, but you get used to it, I guess. So let me just jump into your comments, because there were so many again, and you guys gave me so many awesome shop names that really fits the jungle theme. So what I will do, because I think I only need one more episode to finish this harbor up, and then I'm gonna name all the shops, and I'm gonna use all your names, of course, because I really think that's super awesome. If you still have some suggestions, please let them know in this video in the comment section, so I can maybe use them as well. I don't know how many I need to, but we shall see. And then I will just end that video with some kind of live going through the park live with you guys, and show you guys what kind of names I use and from who they are, of course. So thank you for all your amazing names. I'm not gonna name them right now, I'm not gonna call them out right now, but they are really nice. So next episode, guys, I will get back to the shop names. Okay, let's go to the other comments. I got a comment from Patrick Jervelov. I hope I said that right. Hi, awesome job as always. I have a suggestion. Why not take the temporary staircase and turn it into a Mayan Aztec pyramid temple? Well, I'm not gonna use that temporary stairs how it is right now, but I think I like the idea of maybe making a stairway going up through a temple, but it kind of a little bit depends on how I want to place all the flat rides and the coasters, of course, onto the island. So I'm not really sure, but I will definitely put in some temples and stuff later on the island as well. So don't worry about that. I know I have another comment somewhere written down about the temple, so I get back to it a little bit more. Jack Thisberry says, when are you going to work on Wonderland? And also Randy883 says, hi the lady, my congrats for your park and your building skills. What are your plans about the lady in Wonderland? Do you aim to make it super detailed mega park, or you will finish leaving so much space unbuilt? Oh no, I will not do that. Like, Wonderland, no matter what happens, how long it will take me, I will definitely finish that park. Like, for real, I really just don't like. The Land of Merryweather is not finished. It's only finished for the Pirates area and the Main Street Plaza area, of course, but it's not finished. And I might even get back to that park at one point to finish the empty spaces, because I just so much love that park. And you can find it, of course, at my channel as well. It's a very old park. I started in the alphas. So yeah, that one I want to finish really, really badly. And as well for Wonderland, no, I will never ever leave it like this. I will definitely get back to it, and we'll finish it all. Finish the spooky dark ride, finish the toys area, and the dragon area, and there are so many other areas I really would love to finish. So don't worry about that. When I'm gonna start again, I might next week, but I can't promise anything. I will get back to it for sure. But I'm just having so much fun right now with building this jungle, forbidden jungle. So yeah, I just go with the flow, I guess. Tyler Jones said, I don't mind you building shops. In real amusement parks, you can't go anywhere without bumping into shops or restaurants. Keep doing what you do. You are great. Thank you. And I totally agree. Like many theme parks really get a lot of income because of the because of shops and the restaurants, merchandise, and that kind of stuff. Just imagine Disneyland. Disneyland has so many shops and food stalls and everything. So I just really love building shops. I just can't help it. I just love making big areas and with lots and tons of shops. So yeah, and what I do, like maybe you guys, you won't really see it in the speed builds, but I always try to change all the shops. So if you have, for example, like Gulpy Slush, and I have like maybe 4 Gulpy Slush into the park, then I will change the items they sell. So sometimes only one sells a small slush, and one sells a medium slush, and so on. And I will also change the extras, so every shop is in its way unique. So that is at least what I always try to do, and I did that in Winter Wonderland, so Christmas Village. I did that in that park too. You can download that one as well in the from the Steam Workshop, and you can see that I changed all the rides, all the shops and the items they sell. So I try to make them all unique. Okay, so this is Captain Strone, I don't know. I'm concerned about the lack of Asian temples and lost cities in this jungle. I really thought those stairs in the beginning would have made an amazing pyramid-like temple thingy. But hey, maybe I'm just too impatient. I'm sure you will build some amazing signs of an Asian sunken civilization. The best thing every adventure story or in this park can have. I will definitely get back to more temple building, but yeah, well, as you know, I am building right now the harbor, and it takes time, so yeah, a little bit impatient maybe, but it's okay. It's nice to see you guys are just really excited to see those kind of things. But yeah, I just can't, I just only have a few hours a day, you know, so sorry. Jose Luis Garcia says, hello Dilly Designer, I just wanted to tell you how much I love your work in this park and also all the other parks you do. Sorry for my bad English, I've written this with Google Translate. My only suggestion is that you could make an area full of trees, vines, hanging bridges and animals, as if there were a natural park, but in the ruins. I think you just mean like as if it looks like a real natural park, and with those really cute hanging bridges which I didn't use yet because the people can't walk over it. I used the other wooden bridges with those ropes, but not like the really small one that is only used for scenery. I love to use that, and of course, well, you know, I love putting down a lot of trees and stuff, so it's gonna be really nice. And I think we're gonna use this theme, as you mentioned, also a lot surrounding the boat ride itself. Talking just to get back to the boat ride a little bit, like as you could see in the beginning, I placed down the track, but that it will not be like how the track will be. Like we're gonna start from the beginning and then do the decoration, and we will tweak a lot of the track itself, because well, right now I just don't know how I want to do it. Like you sometimes want to make some corners and stuff, and you know, so it's gonna be totally different in the end, but I just wanted to place it down also to look how those boats look like. They are so amazing. Okay, kind of comment from blah blah. 10 out of 10. Amazing once again. Oh my god, that rhymes. You're just fantastic. At first I was thinking that for a pathway from the entrance area, the higher part, you could wrap it around the volcano mountain and there will be stores and food places to the top. But thinking about it, what would be kind of a long walk. But hey, what about an amusement theme park doesn't have a lot of walking? Oh, you could also add tables and chairs and looking viewing points throughout it. I don't know, thought it would be cool. Well, absolutely. Like, as I just said, I'm gonna place a lot of shops in this park, of course, so there will be lots of different areas with shops and places for the people to have dinner and lunch and everything, and a lot of vista points as well, because oh no, I will get back to that later on, because I had some comments about that. It's gonna be super funny. So yeah, don't worry, I will do that. There will be lots of staircases, lots of areas to go up, go down, and it's gonna be like the most complicated park for me, at least, because I always build at a flat park, and this is totally different already for me as well. So this is all experiencing, practicing, trying out different stuff and see what works, what doesn't work, etc. So it's really, for me, also a really fun way to build a theme park. Sven Houtkamp, he said something in Dutch, so I will translate while reading. Hey lady, wouldn't it be fantastic if Planet Coaster came up with a Disney DLC? But maybe you get in trouble with copyright. Yeah, keep on dreaming, maybe. It's gonna be fun. Keep on going. Greetings, Sven. Oh, my translation wasn't really spot on, but that's okay. But yes, a Disney DLC, my gosh. If they would ever announce that, I think I wouldn't sleep for weeks. But in all seriousness, no, I'm afraid, like, they will never make a Disney DLC without Disneyland approving. So the copyright thing wouldn't be a thing. If they make a DLC, it would always be with approving of Disney, because else they just can't do it. So they just never would do that. And yeah, I'm just seriously hoping that one day maybe Disneyland will approach them and they will be like, hey, we want you to make a DLC with your game of Disneyland. That would be amazing. Like, that would be so cool when you have like all the animations, like Mickey and Donald and all the princesses and princes and all the animals. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing. Okay, I need to stop, because yes, it is just a dream and I think it's never gonna happen, but oh boy, I think so many people would go crazy if they would do so. So yeah, thank you. I want to stop. I want to sleep and dream about it now. Got a comment from Andre. Hey the lady, quick question. If you build a swamp or anything around water, you can submerge the alocasia bush to make them look like large aquatic plants that hippos could feed off. Love the series, by the way. Yes, I know that hippos don't actually feed off aquatic plants, but who cares? It's just a game. Indeed it is. And I really like the idea. Oh boy, I can't wait to start placing those hippos and crocodiles, and it's gonna be so much fun. And, I really can't wait. Like, it feels a little bit like we have Planet Safari already. Like, we can make some awesome zoo type areas and with just lots of animals. It's gonna be so awesome. But thank you for the idea, Andre. A comment from Kevin de Jong. I love how fast you are rushing out these episodes. I understand you can only do it because of the holidays, but it's amazing. Keep up the great work. I would keep the entrance, but keep the idea for a future park. Maybe something based on a hotel or something. I would love seeing how you would make a resort with a water park or something. Oh yeah, it totally reminds me of Koali Beach, like those Bora Bora huts we had. That was like, that fitted so well into the Koali Beach theme. And I'm not gonna make a hotel here. I should someday at least make a hotel with like a spawn point in there. That will be so amazing. But for now, what you said, like, I'm gonna keep the entrance how it is right now. I don't think I'm gonna place another spawn point, but maybe, who knows, like at the other side of the park, maybe I feel like, hey, I'm gonna build another one, and maybe I am gonna build like a hotel type of thing. I have no idea, but I like the idea of a hotel really much, or a resort. A comment from even Russell Vega. Could you put some cinematics of all the island, like what we can see how it is looking from the outside? I did half of it today, and like the reason why I'm not doing it, because I just don't really like to have a cinematic in with like lots of empty spaces. So that's why I always try to only put in a cinematic shot of the stuff I did build, because I don't know, it just doesn't really look good. But I understand that for you guys it's sometimes really hard to see like what area are you exactly building on right now. So I will, like, when we are in a later stage, I will always try to make a bigger picture of it, if I think it looks good enough. So that is just the reason why I don't really do that often, because most of it is like flat land and it doesn't look raw, and I'm just not really comfortable of showing it off, I guess. I want to hide everything, every ugliness, you know. But I get it, so sorry. I will try to think of it later on. Got a comment from Zin Typhoon. I think what they mean about using the boat to enter the park is having the spawn point somewhere off the island and then use the boat ride as transport between the spawn and the island. That could be indeed. Like, someone asked me to make a spawn point at a boat ride, and I thought maybe they meant the what was it again? The steam peddler? I totally forgot the name now, but that's totally fine. So that could be an idea, but since I already placed the boat right now, I don't really think that I want to change it now for like having the spawn point at the other side of the water. But maybe, who knows, I can always edit something later on, so it could work. That could work. Let's see. Now about the Vista points. Wiley 28 says you should put Vista Point on the overlook, and Sam Cockshall said wait at 10:23 there are people floating, so that is from the last episode we had. And you are both right. Like, I did put down some Vista points, but for some reason there is a bug in the game that sometimes the people will float. And that happened indeed when you saw people floating, Sam. So I deleted the Vista point on top of that area because I just really didn't like the people floating all the time. So I deleted that. But in this area, I also placed down some Vista points, and then they just work how they're supposed to work. So I don't really know if they fixed it in between those episodes. I can't remember that we had an update. But for some reason, sometimes people just float in the air with Vista points. So I just have to be aware of that for now. And if I delete them, I will replace them later, of course. But yeah, I love using a lot of Vista points because it just looks amazing when the people are just watching some areas. It's just super awesome. So yeah, I will definitely use them some more. Got a comment from David Beno. Just a question about build time for each of these videos, about how long is actual build time each speed up episode. And I get these questions a lot the last few episodes, and I normally just comment in like, oh yeah, it's this and this, but I think it's just nice to mention it to you all, because I'm like replying every time the same thing. So my videos are mostly around 3 hours in normal time, and then I speed them up around 7.5 times, because I noticed that mostly I did like 10 times, but then most people were like, it's a little bit too fast, and some were like, yeah, well, it's fine. So I now just decided to go for 7.5 times for all the videos, and I tend to record around 3 hours per episode, so that you guys know a little bit how much time is in each episode. And next one comment is from Taylon Black. Your work is truly inspiring. Question for you: do you think that they will ever put in playable carnival games for your customers to play and win prizes like teddy bears and stuff? Oh gosh, that is something I can only dream of. Like, I really I've seen so many awesome stuff in the workshop, and also Yanti from Tikism, he also made awesome like carnival games and for winning teddy bears and stuff. It's amazing to see those guys creating these details things, and I just really can only hope that they will ever make something like that in Planet Coaster. I have no idea if they will, but I really just hope so, and that they will actually use it, of course. And so yeah, I don't know, maybe they will add it at some point as in like a DLC. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I wish I could ask Sam. Because it's really, I would love to see that in a game. If Jansen says, amazing work. What about some tree houses? Need to stay clear from the ground for the bugs. I like that idea. I haven't really thought of that yet. So I really want to look into that. And maybe we can have like some kind of resort with tree houses. That would be super amazing, but I have no idea if it's doable, but that really sounds awesome. And the last one is from Niyu. I'd love to see you building an employee rest house. Also, is there any difference between the red barriers and the black and yellow ones? Both are supposed to stop people to cross them, right? Yeah, the difference between the red barriers and the black and yellow ones is the red barriers, no one will walk through them or over them or anything like that. The black and yellow ones are more like if the people can walk around it, they will. But if there is no other way to do so, they will walk over it. So you can also use that, like if you have like a pathway and there is another pathway splitting up for like a staff room, and you don't, for some reason, your guests will use that, you could use those black and yellow ones to place underneath the path. So your guests will not use it, but your staff will have to use it because of the staff room. So that is a little bit the difference. I mean, if you would place down a red barrier, then no one will go there. So that is the difference, I think. And the employee rest houses, I might want to place them in, but on the other hand, like if you want to use like the standing stills vendors, which you can do when you how you say that again? I will explain that later on, because I might make a video out of that. But you can make sure your vendor stands still in certain areas if you want to, for like those carnival games or that kind of stuff, to make it look more realistic. But I might want to use that in the future, so that's why I'm not placing any staff rooms right now. But I might change that later on to just staff rooms. I'm just not really sure yet, and I just don't want my people to quit and need rest, and my shops are closing. So no, I just don't want that. Gosh, I'm railing again. Thank you guys so much. The video is almost come to an end, and thank you guys so much for all your support. And please leave a like at the video, it really helps the channel. Put down your amazing shop names in the comments. Subscribe if you already haven't, of course. And I just really hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.